Hello, Potato. Today we are out of the void space and out in the increasingly warm sun to check out the Sacramento Zoo. It's a zoo I've only ever been to one time in my life, and that was over 20 years ago. And I grew up in the Bay Area, so I always went to the San Francisco Zoo. This one is much smaller. I don't remember too much about it because, again, it's been over 20 years since I've been here, and I've only been here the one time. But I do remember my first reaction to it was, where's the rest of it? San Francisco Zoo is a lot bigger. And we come here today, not just because, it seems like to be a fun thing to do. We haven't been here in a long time. But also because they are fixing to shut it down. In the next few years, they are going to close the Sacramento Zoo and move it to Elk Grove. I don't know if it'll still be called Sacramento Zoo at that point. I mean, the San Francisco 49ers don't play in San Francisco, and the San Francisco Outlet Mall isn't in San Francisco either. So I suppose the Sacramento Zoo can be in Elk Grove, but it certainly won't be the same as this. This zoo's been here for, I think, a fairly long time, certainly over 20 years, and it was old when I went. So I thought I was going to come check it out one last time in its current form, and then maybe down the road when it moves up to Elk Grove, we'll go check that version out as well. So we've already bought our tickets online. Weird thing about this place is the tickets change day to day if you pre-order them. They seem to go between like $19 and $23. I think $20.75 was today's entrance. I think the cheapest I saw, I think it was $19.50 a couple days ago. But it's very weird. I guess they charge based on how busy they think they will be. Now, it is a weekday. Hopefully it won't be too busy. I did see a field trip be moved in through that gate just a few minutes ago. So there's going to be some people in there. But let's go. Hopefully they'll all be together and we'll be somewhere else. And we can get some views of the wild animals. So let's go on and enter the zoo. All right, we're in the zoo now, and yeah, it does look pretty quiet. They've only been open, I think, about half an hour, so it's hopefully, aside from that field trip, it'll be reasonably quiet while we're here. We do have a little train ride up here. We have, of course, I think it's fairly standard at zoos. I've only been to a couple in my life, and they both had them, to have a carousel. And then over here, we have dangerous animals. I'm guessing it looks like to be gators or something. Do you see any in there? I don't see any from this vantage point, but we'll check around. We have the Zoofari Market gift shop. We have cones. And yeah, we're gonna have fun. We'll definitely head out in there before we leave. And oh, what's this over here? I think I may see a penny smashing machine. Well, we definitely have to go and check that out. We can't not get a Sacramento Zoo penny if one is available to us. Oh no, they're not pennies, they are gold medallions. How much are the gold medallions? They are $5 for one, or $15 for all four. We will think on this. I'm thinking maybe a red panda, but it's not a penny smasher. I was kind of looking for a penny smasher, but we'll look. But a red panda is a possibility. I did bring a little bit of cash because things like that you never know. Let's check out the reptile house. You can help them, and so they want us to sanitize, but there doesn't appear to actually. It makes the noise, but nothing comes out. But I don't think we should be touching anything in here anyways. So the reptile house was dedicated back in 1970. So that gives you at least a minimum how old this zoo has to be. Has to be over 50 years old. And I mean, things do eventually show their age. But it'll be kind of sad to see it close. This is supposed to be the boa constrictor. Do you see it? I am not seeing a boa constrictor. I feel like they're usually pretty obvious. But again, that's how they get you, isn't it? They hide. A little bit easier to find is the Puerto Rican boa. It's a little mucky, but you can see his head right, I think right about there. And then you see his body back there, so it just kind of looks like a shadow, but that is the Puerto Rican boa. He apparently does not want to come out, make a show of himself. Oh look, they have mist. Maybe that's how they keep them docile. And here we should have the tokay gecko. This clearly changes contents fairly regularly because it looks like it's written in dry erase. And I'm not... Oh, there he is. Up there on the wall. I don't know if you can see him well on the camera because again, mucky glass and shadows, but he is up there. And then down here is a tarantula, which is not a reptile to my knowledge, but you know, where else are you gonna put him? And again, I think he's hiding back in the shadow. Perhaps we're just too early in the day for the reptiles. Oh, there's our Amazon milk frog though. And there is another one. Any more? Do you have any more friends in there? They should tell you how many are in the case so you can like try to find them all. But at least this guy is not trying to hide. I didn't mean to tap the glass there, sorry. Standings day gecko. Okay, well, as a day gecko, I expect it to be out and about in the day. If you see him, leave a comment. Oh, he's very visible right up there on the wall in the light, hiding in absolute plain sight. This is supposed to be the Madagascar giant day gecko. Is he up on a wall like the other day gecko, or is he a little more hidden? Again, if you see a thing that I don't see, let me know in the comments where he was, so at least I can go back in the video and see him. I do see his lunch there. There's a cricket on the log. But I guess he must not be hungry right now. He's probably hiding back in all that mess. Which you'd think for a day gecko, he'd... Oh, I thought I saw him at the back, though. I think it's actually just dirt. Catalina Island rattlesnake. I guess when you're a rattlesnake, you don't need to hide. In here, we should have green and golden mantellas, like little itty bitty frogs. I am not seeing any little itty bitty frogs. Maybe they're too itty bitty.
In there. See down back there by the log.
I mean, could, you know, I guess, yeah, I guess that little yellow thing right there is the frog. They really are itty bitty little frogs. So that's the golden one, presumably. I don't see the other one. But I mean, it's so tiny, it could be right in front of our face and might not see it. We have the Madagascar giant day gecko and the spider tortoise. Well, the tortoise is fairly easy to find. There's a couple of them right there. The gecko, though. We kind of expect the gecko to be like out and visible because Lizards like to warm themselves under their heat lamps here. So I kind of would expect it to be somewhere quite visible. But at least we have tortoises. So it's got the long pointed snout, so that's an alligator, right? Does crocodiles have the pointed ones? So it's crocodile, okay. It oddly has, is the signage over here? Well, the sign says it's a smooth-fronted caiman. So I guess it's neither a crocodile nor an alligator. But it is from South America. It's just, chilling in the pool like we all should be doing on a hot day. Another tokay gecko. This one is very easy to see. Right up at the top there. Prehensile tailed skink. I think that's a tail. It could be a stick. But I think it's probably a tail. I suspect it's probably frowned upon to get out your phone and shine the torch in there so you can see clearly. And probably the lizards don't want it either. If it wanted to be in light, it would be in the light. Do we have the Smallwoods anole visible to us today? Well, if we do, it is blended in very well. And here we have the internet's favorite, the axolotl. Unfortunately, he also is being rather unphotogenic today. You can see his tail sticking out there. Oh, there's a head of one. He's kind of sneaking a peek at us. You want to come out and say hi? No? Okay. The smoky jungle frog. Again, these ones are really easy to see. Right there, and one back there. And they're so still, you could be forgiven for thinking they were perhaps plaster, but if you watch them, they are breathing. Another Smallwoods anole. There's a spider in there. Clearly it's not a lizard that's in the housekeeping. There's also a cricket. I think that might be a dead cricket. Might not be a suitable meal any longer. Oh, there he is. Right there on the tree branch. It's kind of blending in like you do. So it's a pretty big one too. And it says it's Anthony's poison arrow frog, but maybe, oh no, there he is. Under the coconut shell there. He's a teeny tiny little thing, much like those other ones we had trouble finding. Yeah, there he is. I don't know how well it shows up in camera because he's in shadow, but there he is. Finally, a sign of activity in the rhinoceros iguana cage pen display. We do have something that's actually up and moving around. It's eating, so all we can see is its backside, but at least we are finally seeing this is the most movement we've seen in the reptile house.
That's cool.
Some dead spiders. These are some old molts from a tailless whip scorpion and a rosehair tarantula. So they're not dead, they're just not using those bodies anymore. We have the ball python. And yep, you can see him. Again, not so much on the activity How do you tease a snake? Short of just knocking on the glass, how would you tease a snake? The Chinese crocodile lizard. I'm going to guess somewhere on the bottom. With a name like crocodile lizard, I'm thinking probably not a huge climber.
Maybe at the very back of there? With his head poking out?
I do think that is a head, yes. He also does not want to be on camera. Yet another small wood knoll. This is the third small wood knoll case. This one's also quite visible and is shedding his skin. Oh, it's just chilling out, living a lizard life of not doing very much. The Geyer's spiny-tailed lizard, and I think that's him right under the log there. You can see some of that spiny tail in the shadow. Trying to get it like on camera, and my eyes are different height than the lens. But yeah, he's not feeling very active right now. Another tokay gecko and a Chinese three-striped box turtle. We got the geckos. They are clearly plotting their escape. But the box turtle is either under this thing or is not here today. This is a magnificent tree frog. In fact, there's 4 of them. One up here, one back there, one over here, one way down here on a rock. He apparently doesn't know he's a tree frog. And honestly, I'm not quite sure what makes them magnificent. I mean, they're not bad, but I mean, is that magnificent? The prehensile-tailed skink, you can see his tail back there, prehensile as it may be. But the rest of him, not so much. Do we have another one in there, maybe? No, looks like he's alone, or his mate, his partner, his roommate, is hiding even better than he is. We have another big display, the Mexican beaded lizard, and he's way back over here on the other side of the display. It looks like his bamboo could do with a little replacing there. He's right down here. Oh, there's a couple of them actually. Oh, 3. There's a third one there. Just chilling out in the low light. Well, clearly the iguana was like the most impressive thing. But we're not done. We still have more reptile house to go. The Southern Pacific rattlesnake. You can see him rolled up back there behind the tree. He's making himself present, but he's not coming up to the front to show off. But I think, yeah, you can see his rattle right there. That's kind of cool. All right, think about there on the camera. The Madagascar giant hognose. I'm assuming that's the same snake. So yeah, he is fairly large. The phantasmal dart frog. It's another little teeny tiny one. He's right there between the rock and the twig there. There's another one over there by the coconut. Do we have any more? Probably under the coconut. Oh yeah, there's another one right there. Another one by the coconut. Oh, we got movement. We have movement.
White and black, yes.
We don't have a lot of movement.
It's a long one too.
But there are 3 of them. 3 of them in this shot, if I have the camera pointed right.
The next one. Next one.
And we finish off the reptile house with the Madagascar big-headed turtle. And he's back there under that rock. He's just hanging out and being chill. All right, let us leave the world of reptiles and return to the daylit world.
Your face is getting a little crowded. We're going to do something the never before seen in the wild forehead nose. Here we go. All right, forehead, nose, beak, sunglasses, spikes, and ears, and we did it! We made the perfect name tag. Wait a minute. I, Cole, your audience would like you to face that direction. Here we go. Do you think humans have adaptations? We have things on our body to help us survive. What do we have on our body to help us survive?
I don't think there's anything actually in this habitat right now. The sign has been removed, but it's just a nice little green, watery space to look at. Also, they are planting some plants down there. And they'll grow some food for the animals.
Zoe! Zoe! Axolotls are over there. Yeah, axolotls.
Let's take a walk on the Okapi Trail. I'm guessing at night this looks somewhat reminiscent of like the Jurassic Park gate, because we see they have like little flame lamps here. They do things in the summer called like zoo happy hours, so maybe that's more impressive then. We do have some birds over here. Unfortunately, I don't see any. Oh, here's a sign. Who are these birds? They are Mark and Roxy. Well, that's helpful. Oh no, that's whoever's in this. All I see here is squirrels. I'm pretty sure the squirrels are not Mark and Roxy. I mean, I guess it could be the birds. Oh yeah, that gate's open. So that must be Mark and Roxy. And you may see them carrying a rubber snake. So don't worry, they haven't killed a real snake. Like, they haven't snatched it out of the reptile house. They are just playing with their favorite toy. See if we can get a better look at Mark and Roxy behind that disused refreshment stand. So clearly the Okapi must be very dangerous. We do have this T-Rex style electrified fence protecting us from them, or perhaps protecting them from us. But I don't see them. Maybe if we go up there to the station, there's people standing up there looking at stuff. Maybe you can see the Okapi from up there. They're related to the giraffe, and they are endangered. I kind of expect most things in the zoo here are technically endangered.
Let's go see what's down there.
See a zebra, whatever you choose for now.
Hello.
Hi.
That's not a zebra.
There's one on the other side too. Pretty long tongue, right? Yeah. Great for grabbing meat.
Look at it's all happy. And they're happy. You can follow me.
We have a strawberry tree. I did not know that strawberries grew on trees, but there are definitely something growing there. I feel like they're probably just like flowers that maybe look like strawberries. But I don't know. The world is full of things that I don't know. Oh, here I think we have what is probably going to be like the star of the zoo, the red panda display. And look, there they are. It's a Gretzko. Our red panda mom and her twin cubs are adjusting to having this window open. Red pandas are shy by nature and can take time to feel confident exploring new spaces. You can help our red pandas build their confidence by keeping your voices low and speaking softly. Thank you for your help, the Carnivore Keeper team. So apparently there's a couple cubs in there somewhere as well. After looking at the mama red panda, but apparently there's actually a whole red panda forest. Welcome to the Asian forests. In the Himalayan foothills of Central Asia, it is rugged, fast, warm in the summer, cold in the winter, wet. Well, we don't really get the wet so much here, although this year. Patchwork of evergreen and maple forest abundant with bamboo undergrowth, home to diverse animals and people. So let us go into the Claremore Red Panda Forest. Hopefully we'll see some more red pandas. I think that is a Himalayan monal pheasant. There's supposed to be some azure-winged magpies. I think it's that guy right up there. Oh, the sun is shining just horribly on the screen. Here we go. You see him up there by the hanging pot? He just flew away. Yeah, that was the magpie. And that is the pheasant. There are more red pandas here. This one running around. Finally, as we leave the forest, we have the Chinese striped-necked turtle, although I'm only seeing here is koi. Is he in there? Oh, there he is. He's up top. Oh, there's a few of them. There's some more over here. These are tawny frogmouths. Very poofy birds. They're from Australia, so they're probably poisonous. This is the cheetah pen. They are called Rowdy and Zigzag. One of them, oh, we can see one right through there, kind of hanging out in the shade. And the zookeeper said the other one is down over here gnawing on a bone. Yeah, looks like it's putting on a real show for the visitors. They're the ones sneaking up behind it to come and steal the bone. Nope, just finding a place to crash.
God, there's another cheetah over here.
Over here is the Dr. Murray E. Fowler Veterinary Hospital. I was looking to see. I mean, can we look through the windows? There's no stops or gates or anything. But there's information over here. Maybe we can look at the windows and see some of the animals being treated. Or maybe we can just see an awful lot of disused veterinary equipment. I guess that's a good thing though, right? If none of the animals need to be treated right now, that means they're all reasonably healthy, right? Yep, nothing to see here. I suspect when there's actually something going on, they probably pull the shade down. But you can see what the veterinary office here at the zoo looks like. So that's kind of interesting. The certainly a lot bigger examination table than the vet you would take your dog or your cat to. That's for certain. Oh, someone left their email open. Anything interesting? Probably all spam. Over here we have the snow leopard, also just kind of relaxing in the shade. It is starting to get a little warm out here. Probably in the 80s by now. Hello.
So majestic.
So majestic.
Here we have one of the most dangerous large animals at the zoo, the capybara.
Henry, look. See it straight.
Yeah. Are you happy now, Eddie?
Eddie, smile. I was gonna say smile.
Is that your favorite?
That's what he wanted to see the most.
Oh, look, it's right there. It's just chilling.
There's actually a second one there, asleep, kind of behind the bamboo pile.
Oh.
All right, with good news, I found the penny press machine. The bad news is it's out of order. So, unless there's another one around here somewhere, there's gonna be no pressed pennies for us today. Which is a shame. I would have loved to have gotten a Sacramento Zoo pressed penny before they no longer exist. This is the habitat of Cleo the lion. She is not down for much attention today. You can maybe just see her under the rock there. You kind of see like her top half. She's really like kind of eating something maybe, or just like cleaning her paw. I can't really tell, but she is there. I think the black levels on this camera probably are not good enough for her to show up clearly. But I promise you, I can sort of see her. Okay, you can see a little better. You can see her kind of look in this direction. Yeah, she's definitely eating, like chewing on a bone under there. So hopefully you can see her. I can see her pretty well. Hopefully the camera is picking it up also.
So they're doing a lion training at 11 where they're bringing them out. Do you want to go try to check out other stuff in the back? Oops, you're really over there? Yeah. I've got 3. Look at it! Whoa!
Wow, it's a lion!
No loud noise. No loud noise. No tapping on the grass. Julia's been down there again, so I get to picture next to the lion.
No, that's the mom. That's Cleo. That's what we saw walking around there. That's Cleo.
You want to say bye, lion?
Cleo is coming up under your
Participate if she does not want to. She could just leave and go lay somewhere else, and she'd get these snacks at a later time. So all of these behaviors help her participate in her own health care. So you'll see a variety of things. Having her open her mouth, stand up really tall.
Oh, I want to see her.
Helps us look at her teeth. Standing up really tall. Sometimes she's more eager than other days. Helps us look at her underbelly a lot, and maybe you can see those pads a little bit too. Paw pads. Us in the winter, we're trying to a little bit. So in some cases, she has hair to their feet. So they're about Q-tips.
Go right in front of us.
I know. We didn't pay for that.
When you
come with your mommy and daddy, you can probably do that.
So you also hear a whistle every so often. So that's what we call a mechanical bridge. If you have pets at home, you may ask them to sit. You tell them they're good, and you give them some scratches or a snack. So that's kind of the same thing we're doing for Cleo. That bridge is I don't want to see that. Snacks are common. There's some people that we're found to take until she's not on the time. Our voices are different, our functions are different. So for consistency, we use this.
You want to stand up so you can see better? Stand up, babe.
I think he has kick and
There he is. Wow, go over this way.
Yeah, he has kick and bonding.
So as we were talking earlier about a lot of these behaviors being good for her health care, basically, these A to Bs that you're witnessing, we're going from one end of the exhibit to the other between trainers. It's also good in getting her nice and moving. So Cleo weighs roughly around 300 pounds. So she is she's thickly built currently. She's a little on her heavy end right now. So she does fluctuate a bit. Yeah, so we do have a schedule. So we have an atrium that's further at the end. So we do guaranteed. I guess we would put it to be guaranteed. Yeah, sometimes we'll look up it depends if starting to do
Look at the tail.
so we just use the mesh so that
I see it. Oh, that's super big.
she's only working on it.
He's big. I wish that could be my cat. It's so cute. Oh, it's so huge. I want to see
But
it.
in the back we were
That's
doing
nice to
That's how it's
Why is it so big and actually eat? This thing could eat these. This could eat you. This could eat you. Eat me.
I always
Look at this huge.
You're growing. So even if we
Oh, bro, I see it's Steve. I saw it's Steve. See,
done with this.
it's really Let's go, guys. She's right there.
see it, like really nice weather here in the morning.
Yeah, I see it. She's going there. Oh, what do you think, honey? She go in there. Oh, look, here she comes.
So Leo's now going to go to the other training panel. To the other training panel, maybe, if she wants to.
There she goes. Okay, let's go to the merry-go-round.
Are you going to finish? Or you
Come on, let's go to the merry-go-round.
Over here is the North American river otter habitat.
Oh my gosh.
Look, they're playing tag with you. They said, get it. Now they want you to go swim and get them.
They're like, okay, where? How do we get in?
I know. Your girls too. They would do it.
They would do it. Sounds good. Actually, that sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, otters, can you babysit for me?
They're gonna come out soon. Right there, buddy. Look.
And over here we have giraffes, not just very tall horses. If you want to pay extra $5, you can go up to that raised deck and I guess get a closer look at them. But I don't feel like paying extra $5 for that. We can look at them from here.
favorite child?
Oh, no, and there's so much else too. They're so beautiful. This time they're together. Have you tried feeding them before?
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
it turned out too good. My mother didn't like skin. You gotta be careful too because they're skin.
Yeah, I know we did it last year. I was a little scared. Like, they're nice to look.
Here we have the red-billed hornbill. Here should be the spur-winged lapwing and the southern white-faced owl. Well, there's the lapwing. Oh, and up there is the owl. And over here is the crested koa. You see right at the back of the cage there. Where's the tortoise? Found him. The mongoose lemur. Clearly not loving the sunlight. Sticking to the shade. Not a bad thing. Nice breeze going though right now. And of course, generally near where you find the giraffes, you also find the zebras. So over there, there's one. Over there. And I don't know if there's any others. I only see those two. But there's probably more though. These are Sumatran orangutans. Be careful, the first two rows may get wet. Got two down there. One more up there. Any others I'm just not seeing?
But they are orangutans. You seen the Jungle Book?
Yeah, look. There's a Black Panther.
There is a Black Panther.
King Louie. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Look, that one.
Jungle Book?
There's a red one.
He's showing up. Looking at you guys, he's smiling.
I don't know what to do.
He's like, what should I do?
Whoa! You should go!
Jumps down, he swings it.
There's so many animals here. Is there like a zebra?
Girls, come back.
There's one more. That's an older one.
It's like putting on a t-shirt.
I don't know what.
That's so funny.
You really want to see what's in that bag. Can't get up close to the actual orangutans, but you can come over and check out some little busts of them, which I'm guessing are for the vision impaired, because they do have plaques on them in Braille. I guess so people who can't see can feel the faces. You know, still get a feel of what they look like.
I love orangutans.
Look at that waterfall!
Here we have the black and white ruffed lemur.
Black and white. Whoa! Wait! Oh yeah, black and white. That's good. You see it, Jason? I think we're done. We saw everything. So. Look at the map. She does. We saw this. Look at the map and see it. Can I hold the map?
Then over here through the bamboo, we have the southern white rhino. Also just kind of chilling out on a hot day. So you can get a better view from the side over here. And no, not really, but you know, when you're that big, when you're a big jungle tank, you can chill out and relax whenever you want. Slightly more active appear to be the Galapagos tortoise, which say that they're at least, you know, upright and moving. You can sort of see the face of their neighbor from this angle, but kind of better view of them.
Can we go? I want to see that.
No one knows where he's going, but he's taking his time getting there. Well, hello there. Are you an ostrich or an emu? I'm gonna guess an.
It looks like an emu.
Because it's fluffier. I mean, they at least used to ranch both of them locally. Be like emu oil and stuff. Do we have signs? Here's a sign way over the other end from where the actual bird is. And yes, it is an emu. And there's supposed to be a red kangaroo in here as well somewhere. But oh, yep, there it is. A couple of them actually. They are also not particularly active.
Oh, look at the kids.
Nope, it's not just a tacky fake lawn. Those are actually real flamingos, and also some ducks. I feel like the ducks aren't supposed to be in there, but then again, that cage seems pretty complete. So I can't imagine they could have gotten in there if they weren't meant to be in there. And there's like 4 ducks and a whole bunch of lawn flamingo. Do you reckon they put them on fake grass to make them look more like lawn flamingos? Up there is the white-cheeked turaco. Oh, no, that's it. Well, maybe I did because I looked over. Maybe it's recognized its name. Oh, it's looking away from me, isn't it? It looked away. Maybe I mispronounced it and it's horribly offended. Here we have the zoo carousel with a wide variety of zoo animals like pandas and fish and hippos. Lots of animals you don't see here at the zoo. Praying mantis, that's a cool one. Seahorse back there. A dung beetle. Okay, that's, you know, I know people like who can't ride the normal animals, but the dung beetle one is pretty cool. Got a good old American eagle. Who wants to ride the American eagle for some reason? No music though. When there's no music playing on a carousel, you can really hear like the rattle of it all. Oh, there's a red panda at the back there behind the kangaroo. I mean, I really like that red panda, but I have to give the dung beetle, I think, points for just being cool and different. Here we have the wolf's Guinon. I don't know how you pronounce that. What are you saying? Cute, just chilling. He is from the Wolf's Guinon Range in Africa, I guess. He's just named after the area he's from. And the name has nothing to do with wolves. So it's not a wolf monkey, it's just a monkey.
Yeah, it's a type of monkey.
So a monkey?
It's a type. Oh, that's hashtag me once I'm hungry. and I don't see anyone. Me once I'm hungry.
There's another one hiding in the grass over there.
He's dead. Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, I see him. He's like, get there, buddy. Bro, you're big enough. He's just throwing his food. He's just throwing the food. He's just throwing the food. He's doing that. Bro's big enough. What? Okay. Now you can put monkey. Look, Eric, look.
I think we're almost at the end of the zoo here. We have the kookaburra. Hello, Mr. Kookaburra. Want to say anything? Anything at all? He doesn't look amused. Still no alligators. Oh wait, no, there is one. There's one way over there. Let's see if we can get a better view of him. Here we go. Here's our good old American alligator. Sadly, that little viewing station's closed, but we can see it from here. And as long as we're done, there was actually a couple more animals. We just didn't loop through this area. There's supposed to be a jaguar in here. But you know, with jaguars, by the time you see them, you're already dead. So I think it's called Sasha, but it appears to be not making itself visible. Sasha, the jaguar, is very good at camouflaging and can be hard to spot. A tip for spotting Sasha in the winter is to look for the far right end of her habitat. Well, that doesn't help us right now. It's spring. Use your particular daytime vision to search for distinctive spot pattern in the bamboo clumps in her habitat. Fun fact, while you're looking for Sasha, she probably already has eyes on you.
The jaguar.
Whose name is Sasha. She was born in Texas on July 15th, 2013.
Do you see Sasha in there somewhere? If you see her, let me know in the comments where she was, because sadly my spectacular daytime vision is not so spectacular. This enclosure is supposed to have the white-faced Saki and also the Lynn's two-toed sloth. Linnaeus, because there's an accent over the E. So I think we saw one of them over here, just hanging out the white-faced, what's his name? Can we get a good shot of him? I don't think we can. Oh, hello. He does want to be on camera, but not for long. Also, we got to see him, so we got to see his face for a moment. I don't know if you can see it through the glare. The glare on that plastic is just really, really awful. I'm wondering if that's there for during the winter to help keep the warmth in, because here's some panels over here cast aside. Maybe they're taking them off for the spring. Let's see if we can find that sloth. The two-toed sloth. See, I think maybe up here is where they took those panels off, because you can see the like runner up top there where they would have hung from. I do not see a sloth. It might be moving too fast for me to see it. That could be the issue. Or it might just be inside somewhere. That's disappointing. I mean, it's not as... A sloth is... Oh no, is this it? Is this it? Nope, that's another one of these. That's one of those white-faced guys. They're at each end. They're keeping watch. Maybe they're keeping watch while the sloth does something it shouldn't be doing. Is that what's going on? Or are you the sloth? Looks like you have more than two toes. And you don't...
He's a monkey.
Yeah, you don't look very slothy. I think he's upset because I said he doesn't look like a sloth. He wandered off. See, I only see white-faced Sakis in here. Don't see the sloth. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Still, we got to see an axolotl and a red panda, especially the red panda, so I guess we can take the disappointment of not seeing the two-toed sloth. Here we have probably the most famous type of lemur, the ring-tailed lemur.
She does Spanish with English subtitles.
Yeah.
It was looking at you. It was looking like right over here. See, look, it's doing it again. It's doing it again. You want some Snoopy? It looks like a monkey mixed with. It looks like a raccoon mixed with a monkey.
Totally. I agree. Yeah. Oh, I'm not
I like your bag.
Oh, thank you. We got it over this time.
Yeah. One night.
So that's why I started elaborating. She's like, I can't, I'm not going to see why.
Hello.
I don't think he likes us watching him. He's gonna go be somewhere else. And over here we have thick-billed parrots who were being incredibly noisy right up until I walked up here. Now suddenly they've developed manners. What was that? Hidden way back behind the lion and jaguar, we have squirrel monkeys. Hello, little fella. See, they know that nobody's going to give them anything, so they just kind of ignore humans. At least on this side of the fence.
Burritos?
Also back here by the squirrel monkeys, there are a couple more places to try to see the jaguar. But I still don't see it back here either, but it's got a pretty good sized enclosure, which is nice. Yeah, I don't see it. Guess we should have come on, I think we said it was a Friday when they do jaguar training, and then we could have gotten to see the jaguar right up by one of these screens. Oh well, maybe at the next zoo. In here we have a pair of hawk-headed parrots, which are kind of right in the spot the sun is glaring off. Oh, you can't see anything that way. Right in the spot the sun's kind of like shining on the cage. But they're right there. They're right there. And they're from South America, and they're vulnerable to endangerment. So we've looped all the way back around to the front of the park. Let's see what they have on offer to eat at the Kampala Cafe. They have self-checkout. That's always cool.
No, because we only get 2 cups.
Pizzas, fries, burgers, burrito bowls, Disney prices. Well, so let's pick something else out to eat. Okay, our food is here. I have gone with chicken tenders and fries, tossed in a smoky chipotle sauce. The wife has gone for the cheeseburger. I'm just going to cut a little nibble off of her burger to try. Just a little piece here. Just to see what it's like. Yeah? It's got good smokiness to it. Like a flame grilled flavor. Otherwise, pretty basic burger. Definitely, you know, I would say it needs some sauce, but it's not my burger. Now, speaking of sauce, let's try the chicken tenders. Now, it cost extra to have them tossed in smoky chipotle sauce, but that just sounded really good, and it looks pretty good too, right? So let's give that a try. Also, it smells nice and like smoky chipotle. All right, let's try it. The sauce has like the tiniest bit of heat to it, but good flavor. For the price, they are pretty thick chicken tenders, so that's good. Yeah, try that. There's a little bit of heat there, but it's not very pronounced. You kind of get mostly a sweetness. You get the chipotle flavor, you get the smoky flavor, and then like a little bit of heat like on the back of the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's, of course, gotta try a fry. Fries actually look really good. Let's try this. Could be perhaps a little crispier. They're seasoned. They do have a nice fluffiness on the inside. They're not 100, they could just be like a little tiny bit crispier. Our presentation's not bad. Get little metal trays instead of paper plates or anything to throw away, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, it is kind of Disney prices, but the food looks, for zoo food, does look surprisingly good and tastes good. So we're gonna eat our food, and then I think we're gonna head over to the gift shop. So after the crushing discovery that the penny machine is busted, I thought we will come back and get ourselves a red panda medallion. So, assuming this is even working, the screen's not on. Is this not working either? That's on, so let's find out. Will it take $5? It will not. Nope, I don't think this is working either. Well, it is made in the USA. That is even more disappointing. Okay, so we have no pennies, we have no medallions. Let's see if we can't find ourselves something to take away from this aside from memories in the Zoofari market. Apparently you can, for the alcohol stuff. So you can skip the line and order online, but that's for, I think, mostly for when they do the happy hour events. So let's check out the Zoofari market. Well, immediately I see red pandas of multiple sizes. I think we'll have to get a red panda. Do you have like red pandas on suckers? They have capybaras, peacocks, lemurs, ball caps that say Sacramento Zoo on them. Little things of animals. I always used to get those when I was a kid. Get the little bucket of animals to take home. Came with little fences and stuff. They didn't come with hunting blinds, though. That's why it has a rescue thing instead of, it looks like a hunting blind. It's a rescue blind apparently. Of course, the lion and giraffe heads that clop clop. Iguanas, orangutans.
Last one.
Mhm.
Checking.
Penguins. Didn't see penguins out there. Didn't see gorillas either. Well, you needed those on the way in. And of course we have dinosaurs, because dinosaurs. Books, puzzles. You know, I'm kind of surprised that when I was a kid, they always had, it was called, I think, zoo poo, and it was fertilizer. Oh, a snake. It was fertilizer that was made from like exotic animals. I'm sure they weren't actually from that zoo, but they were zoo animals. Got patches. We have pins. Well, I guess we have to get a pin. Which pin do you think we should do? I'm thinking the smaller, more understated one. So we'll definitely get a pin. We also have patches in the same styles. Different patches. Bum bags. Shot glasses. A variety of magnets featuring animals mostly that are here. I don't recall seeing any armadillo out there. But maybe they've had armadillo at some point in the past. You want an ornament? Also found some ornaments here. They have a red panda, or they have the Sac Zoo logo. What do you think?
I think Sac Zoo.
Sac Zoo? Okay. We'll do Sac Zoo for that one. Got red panda mugs. Got a tiger poncho, water bottles, all the things you'd expect in a gift shop. Well, we have some deciding to do, so let's we're gonna get these two, but we gotta get a red panda, so be back with you in just a moment. All right, so did our gift shop shopping. We got ourselves a nifty little red panda shopping bag. And then we picked up the Sac Zoo ornament, the Sac Zoo pin, somewhere in here. There we go. A Sacramento Zoo keychain, and as you can obviously see, a red panda, because that was my favorite animal, I think, here today, the red panda. What about you?
Yep.
Red panda?
Yep.
Yeah. Weird that the zoo actually, think about it, has no bears. Again, I've only ever been like to 2 zoos in my life, this being one of them. It just seems weird they have no bears, but definitely the red pandas. The capybaras were cool. Getting to see the lion up close was cool. But you know, it's a small zoo. It's not San Francisco Zoo, but it's a small zoo. But it's a fine zoo, and I guess once they knock it down and reopen it in Elk Grove, or something similar to it in Elk Grove, we'll have to go there and check that out as well. But I think that's going to wrap up this video. I thank you for joining us today here at the Sacramento Zoo. I hope you found it at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.